Today we're going to be talking about the new Netflix series Freud, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies and Netflix. If you guys do too, you guys are in the right spot. Today we're going to talk about the new Netflix series Freud, which I will tell you right off the bat is not going to win any awards for being accurate. Young psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud investigates a murder conspiracy in 1880s Vienna. This is an 8-episode series, about 45 to 50 minutes long, and this is a series that is not accurate at all. Sigmund Freud's work is very popular, and he was a pioneering neurologist, but this show has many things to say about Sigmund Freud that are not true, and things maybe we have not known about him. One of it was an early career encounter with mind-controlling demons. This is a show that tries to adapt a little bit of what Sigmund Freud had done in the 1880s and having a twist with it. This is a show that really spirals out of control and ends up being a little bit campy at times. There is a lot that is happening in this series. From flesh-eating opera singers to pagan symbols and Egyptian mummies, this show definitely keeps my interest throughout. There are several different characters that are introduced in this series. Mainly we get Sigmund Freud, but we also get some other characters introduced throughout the series that have a lot to say and a lot to do within the series. One of them is Kiss, a general who has a past that he is dealing with, and he is connected to Sigmund Freud's storyline. And we are also introduced to Flor, who Sigmund Freud is helping along the way and kind of figuring out this conspiracy as well. The show manages to give each of our characters and some of these minor characters and their subplots enough development to make you actually care about their storylines. And that's all through a nice progression of these characters and a lot of trippy dream sequences and past moments for these characters to kind of give you an emotional connection to some of them. Now, the show has some trippy dream-like sequences, especially from Flor, who is like almost being possessed, and she is visioning certain things. And so these visions are really dark and at times disturbing and can be a little bit campy at times as well. But they put a lot of effort to make them add a lot to the plot as well. So those elements which bring Sigmund Freud into the storyline definitely do work and add a lot to the character. Now, as the show slowly gets towards the end, and the first couple episodes had a really good setup of Sigmund Freud and many people not believing in his work at all, and he is called upon to help someone when they have certain visions. But as the show starts to progress, some of the more outlandish moments that are not historically accurate come out to play, and we learn a little more about other characters and what they are doing. And we have like flesh-eating opera singers, and there's mummies involved and symbols as well, and there's a lot of blood here and there. It's a show that quickly spirals out of control. And like I said, it has these really fun characters, so it always makes it for an entertaining watch. There's many times that people are in a trance and they are kind of being possessed on what to do. And some of the narratives in it are hilarious, and some of the things that these people do while being in a trance are a little bit campy as well. I found Freud to be an amusing series. I really did like Freud as a character. I think he was a really likable guy and really determined. I think that they captured the storyline of, I guess, the real part of Freud well, while mixing in some of the more outlandish, inaccurate moments. I like the person who played Freud, and I enjoyed the characters. The minor characters I enjoyed as well. One of them has a more emotional storyline, and that is Kiss, who is dealing a lot with PTSD. And we have Flor as well, who is involved with Sigmund Freud and the trances and being possessed as well. The show looks great. It's shot beautifully. The costume designs, the interior moments, exterior moments, they all work as well. This was a surprisingly entertaining show. Like I said, it really spirals out of control towards the end of the series, and there's many things that, honestly, I was not expecting. I did not read the synopsis before watching the series or even checked out a trailer. I saw Sigmund Freud, let's see what this show is about. And honestly, I was not expecting how this show turned out. It is a bizarre series that takes the character of Sigmund Freud and does a lot of different things with it. There's just also a good mystery behind the whole story as well. Kind of like he's almost like Sherlock Holmes investigating certain things and trying to help out other people. I really liked the tone for the series and the way that it looked. It was overall just a really entertaining show. It's like, if they took that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter movie and, they had Abraham Lincoln and it wasn't very accurate. It's kind of like this, with paranormal nonsense. It's a show that if you could look past the fact that it is a foreign language series and you have to read the subtitles, or you can just change the audio and match the subtitles and you wouldn't have to read it. There you go. Problem solved. So I'm going to go ahead and give the new Netflix series Freud a B-. Thank you guys for my review for Freud. It is on Netflix now. Definitely check it out if you are looking for an entertaining show to watch. And stay tuned for more up-and-coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.